Welcome back, everybody, to the Denver Sports Betting Show presented to you by CD's Wings. I am Gilly the One, and alongside me now we got some new guests, but not new because you definitely know these guys, no question. I'm sitting next to the greatness, Mr. Anthony Shamlocks, right here. What's up, baby? Say what's up to the people.
Gilly, how you doing, buddy? Good to be here.
I'm good.
Good to do this. This is awesome,
bro. The setup's nice, right?
Yeah,
okay.
real nice.
Dylan. Bets in Denver, my man 50 grand. What's good, baby?
It's good. I'm glad to be here live in studio finally. Get to enjoy the studio. Great setup we got here. So super excited.
Good, baby. I love it. And then, of course, the head and chief, CEO, master of disaster, my boy Ryan. What's up, Ryan?
What's up? What's up, guys?
Bro, listen, you wearing the fit. Like I said, later we're going to get on to a little bit later because Sham got the Notre Dame fit on. You know our boy is strong in Notre Dame. If you don't know, now you know, and you will know. But, boys, the Broncos. Let's go. Let's go. Broncos. I think everybody knew that they would win that game, right? No question about it.
Yeah.
Well,
right?
I knew they were going to win it, but I took Chiefs plus 11. I'll admit it. I didn't know the Chiefs were just not going to want to be there, man.
You're right.
I thought
you know
they'd
what?
apply a little bit of pressure.
I'm going to retract my statement on Sham being the greatest, and I guess, man, I guess I wasn't
Hey,
the
full
president.
transparency. I'm admitting when it's wrong.
Bro, I don't know how anybody could have picked the plus 11. Hey, listen, I get it, right? I guess
Okay, yeah, because it was 45-0. Yeah, that seems easy.
an NFL, but to your point, though, and let me get into that a little bit real quick, right? So an NFL team, any NFL team, bro, getting blanked like that. I don't care if you're the backups, you're the practice squad, whatever, dude. If you are getting blanked like that, I don't know, dude. That's odd, right? Even if people are like, oh, well, they threw the game. No, man. I think that if they would have at least tried to make it look good by scoring at least one touchdown, but they got blanked, dude.
I mean, you saw what they run, 33 plays.
Yeah,
They just had nothing. They legitimately had nothing to play for. And Reed was just like, we're not going to get anybody hurt. We're not going to do anything.
That's all it was.
Just get out of here. We
That's
don't
all
need to
it
be
was.
here. That's all it was.
I guess, but I mean,
Don't get too excited.
to get blanked, yeah, but to get blanked, if you're a professional NFL team and you get blanked, dude, that's demoralizing. I feel like in all fashion and form, right? Again, it was definitely meaningful for the Broncos because they're going now into the playoffs with. They're riding high. You've got to be high off that. No matter if you think,
Yeah.
oh, they threw
Sure.
whatever the media's narrative is on that, right? Or the public's narrative on it. Dylan, how'd you feel about the game yourself?
I mean, I feel like I can't really add much value to it because it's the Chiefs' backups. And going into Buffalo, an atmosphere like that, it's a completely different atmosphere. It's going to be Josh Allen, responsible for 40 touchdowns this year, rushing and passing. Buffalo is 8-0 at home, 6-0 of their 6-0 if they've won by 6 or more points. It's just hard to take the Broncos here in Buffalo. If it was here at Mile High, maybe feel a little bit differently, but I like minus 8.5 here with Buffalo, especially with Josh Allen leading the charge. I think it can really get away in the second half.
Disagree, but Sham, go ahead. What do you got, bro?
Disagree as well. Disagree as well. I'm back on the Broncos.
Not just North Broncos country, but I think the number is telling here, no question. But Sham, let's go. What you got, man?
Well, listen, when it comes to Buffalo, no doubt Josh Allen's been, probably going to be MVP, been spectacular. But when you look at, what they've done and listen, first of all, Broncos defense is very, very good. One of the best
look at that one of
defenses in the
these,
league,
baby.
right? So there's number one. And then you got, Vance Joseph, obviously, like I said, with the defense. And then you got Peyton versus McDermott. I mean, we saw McDermott, really kind of mismanage the clock against the Rams. I love what Peyton does, and when it comes to playoff, it's QB and it's coaching, and that's coaching is big. My one concern, and Knicks, Broncos fans, be happy you got a quarterback, but for a rookie, playoffs are a different animal.
Very much
100%.
so.
Going on the road, first time, but 9's a big number for a Buffalo team that doesn't really have that great of a defense. So I think they can hang, keep it close. That back door will be open, even if it's 2 touchdowns late. I'll take the Broncos and the points.
Ryan, what are you thinking, bro? What do you think about that the Bills game, bro? I get it. I know.
Come
Listen,
on. Y'all already know. Y'all already know.
I think we're all into it, right? Except for our Jets fan over there. I'm secondary Jets fan, so I get it, bro. Ryan, what do you feel about the game, man? Like I said, do the Bills have a chance here to cover at least, right?
So the Broncos needed that game, hands down. Like you said, rookie quarterback going in, he's riding high. Like the confidence is just going crazy, and that's what had to have happened for him to go in and have a chance. Like I love the Broncos on the spread and everything, and there's got to be that Cinderella team. It's going to be us. Like simple as that. It's going to be us. There's got to be that Cinderella team in the playoffs that's gonna upset some people. But that game had to have happened for us to go in and have that confidence that we needed. So
The future is bright, no doubt. I mean, especially with the cap hit that they're dealing with. But boy, I mean, the path, when you look at that, you got to go 2 Buffalo, 2 Baltimore, then probably 2 Kansas City.
That's right. That's right.
Better earn your way there. But take the points, but I don't see an outright win for the Bills.
What if they say the script says that they go into Pittsburgh? What if Pittsburgh beats the Ravens?
That's not happening.
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
Okay, we'll get to it later, but I'm just saying, right? I think I don't know. It's possible in my eyes, man. That could be very, very possible, right? The way that the stars may align in that regard. Listen, man, I personally think the Broncos.
They would go to KC. I was thinking about it.
They would, right? So that would be the
they go KC for the
second, right?
Second round,
and then third. So then. Again, Pittsburgh would have to beat the Ravens first round. Then they would beat who would be the Chargers next at that point, and then they play off in the AFC conference, right?
Yeah.
Right. So, no doubt.
Regardless, there's a reason why they're 85-1.
Regardless, the road. And again, here's the thing, man. I was called out because I'm like, dude, it's been a drought for the Broncos, but it's been almost a decade long since we've even sniffed the playoffs, dude.
No.
So. Again, in that regard, dude, the fans, we should be happy, no question, because we made it this far, right? Nobody should be disappointed at this point.
Oh, and you look at the AFC West. I mean, three teams, right?
Three teams.
So it is going to be, obviously that big gorilla there at the top with the Chiefs, but I mean, the Chargers and Broncos are.
Are they? Are the Chiefs?
What do you mean, are they? They're going for a three-peat.
But I just feel
and
like
they got the best record in the league.
But yes, but let's they're a little shaky, a little suspect. I feel like it's not with them this year, man. I feel like it's not with them.
I mean, they've.
I kind of agree. It feels like they've been the luckiest team in the NFL constantly winning one-score games. I feel like there's plenty of games, especially early on in the year, they could have lost and didn't. I do think the Chiefs should be favorites going into the playoffs just because they are the Chiefs. It is Mahomes. They do have that Mahomes devil magic.
What's Taylor Swift's boyfriend's name? What's it? Man ain't showed up. Man ain't showed up for all season, bro. Kelsey ain't shown up all season.
He didn't do it last year though. They kind of played possum and then he went off in the playoffs.
Yeah. That's what they're gearing up for is the playoffs. Chiefs, that's the one thing. They've barely got by this season. Yeah, they have the best record, but playoffs, once you said, are a whole different beast. They're going to show up. It's simple as that.
It's almost like LeBron in the East. He goes through the regular season, playoffs come by, they really turn it up. So I feel like that's how the Chiefs are kind of going about the season. They managed to be 15-1 or 15-2 now because they lost to the Broncos. And I see the playoff time, the starters are really going to, and the stars are really going to come into play. And you'll see Kelsey get the ball more targets for him. Xavier Worthy's going to be a huge weapon, especially on deep routes, beating corners. I really think the Chiefs have a good run, have a good chance to make the Super Bowl this year. But I do like the Bills a lot too.
Yeah, I strongly think the Bills are not a great team. I don't like the Bills. I think they're fake. I think they're fraud. I think they're more fraudulent than Kansas City is. No question about it. I'm just telling you, that's bold. I'm just saying, though, but I think Buffalo, again, they've been favored for the last 8 years.
They beat them this year. That was the loss.
Since Josh Allen
beat KC this year.
Since Josh Allen has been in the league, he's been favored to win the Super Bowl, bro. Get out of here. Bro. I'm done with it. And they get bounced out.
This
always.
is their time to prove that they can do something in the playoffs because, we've seen time after time, they've choked.
Yeah, and they're going to choke to the Broncos, man. To that point right now, majority of the money is on the Buffalo Bills as expected, about 82% on the money line, and then about 75% on the Bills, 8.5. Like I said, I think I'm with Sham plus 8.5 real quick. Dylan, what's your final bet on that one?
Minus 8.5 Buffalo. I think a rookie quarterback away, first playoff game, I don't think it's going to fare too well versus Buffalo defense who hasn't been great, but they do have some ball hawks on the defense.
You're sick, dude. Ryan, final bet?
Yeah, we're doing a spread for the Broncos. I like that. Spread on the Broncos. I'm not saying who's going to win or anything. We talking money here. We talking money. I love my Broncos.
Put another stack on the table.
Plus.
And then we're gonna go over. We're gonna go over, and then I'm gonna give Vele anytime touchdown. That's what I like.
The total's set at 47.5 right now, which actually is, I feel like that's a decent number to catch it at.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's see. Get money, get paid. Listen, guys, we'll be right back with the next segment talking about some more NFL football. We got college coming up, and then we also have another segment, a new special one. We're going to give you guys $25 parlays, each of us, where we can really get some money, get paid. Stay tuned. Let's rock.